All right, for the second part of segment 1, and for the last video in this series, we're going to talk about the Dark Legion. What are they? Who are they? What can they do to your characters? Who knows? Let's find out.
Man, that's who they are.
I'll be honest, I have not read this chapter. I did page through it, but I did not read this chapter. You can call me a bad person if you want. I don't care. But I kind of want to learn this part with you. Isn't that nice of me? Learning things with you.
Yeah.
Before I do that, I have to go through the normal stuff, right? Which is, there we go. We believe that role-playing games should take place in fantastic worlds, and the focus of the game should be on role-playing and having a good time. The core values of #RPGate and any good tabletop group, bar none. Any and all tabletop groups follow these core values. Escapism, not representation. Entertainment over activism. And natural, organic inclusion, not forced diversity. Charity we support is the Wounded Warrior Project. It's a national, nonpartisan organization whose mission is to honor and empower wounded warriors. Please refer to the description below for the links where you can make your tax-deductible donation. And finally, why is this all out of... It's all in the wrong order here. We have our schedule. And Heathen Dog, very quickly, tell us about your Thursday and Saturday Mech Warrior. Oh, no, you're not doing that anymore. You just
that's
changing
exactly
it
what
up
I'm going to
again.
say. That's exactly what I'm going to say. On Thursdays, we'll be doing Dungeons and Dragons Online. And on Saturdays, we will be doing Mech Warrior 5. Now, important things coming up. Next week, Saturday and Sunday, I will not be here. I will be in Florida, observing Florida man in his natural environment. All the meth and alligators. That's what I'm going for. So I won't be here. But Thursday will be DDO. Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Will be DDO.
Maybe I'll host the Mech Warrior stream then. Then they
Maybe
play some real mechs.
There you go. Maybe he will. I'm cool with that. Everyone will be cool with that. So yeah,
all right.
There you go.
And of course, yada yada. We say things. Subscribe. And Garthon, you've owed me that scream for like 3 years now.
Well, you could clip it from an old Legion Myth live stream, you know.
Yeah, that's work.
Oh,
I want somebody to just hand it to me. God.
Oh, of course. Yeah. You're an American.
All right, let me show book here. That's not the book. Where's the book? There's the book. All right. In this last one, we're going to talk about the Dark Legion. Who are they? What do they do? What are they about? These are pretty much the creatures, the nasties that the apostles throw out at you as, call them the big bad uglies that you would maybe encounter in your game. Now, not every game has to include a member of the Dark Legion. You might be going after somebody from another corporation. You might just have a random criminal on the street. You can actually do some fairly mundane adventures in Mutant Chronicles. Why? Because you still have Luna PD, or you still have Luna City. You still have Venus. You still have Mercury. You still have these things. Now, it's not going to be exactly like living on Earth. And apparently, White Star, that's on Earth, although Earth is kind of messed up. But you can have more mundane. It doesn't always have to be the Legion, the Dark Legion. But this is if you do Dark Legion. So let's see who they are, what they are. I'm not going to read all this, but let's get the introduction to figure out what's happening here. Many of the creatures of the Dark Legion are souls that have been corrupted, twisted, and enslaved by the Dark Symmetry and its technology. Some are more willing. Creatures from dimensions of pain and war who allow the Symmetry to take them.
Or just Heathen Dog.
In a sense, all are part of the Dark Soul, infused with its power and influence. Those from other worlds are often in a position of power, serving as generals on the front, as special guards, or directly under the apostles. Razadies?
They got time and rank.
Is that what's Razadies? Ezoghouls and Ilian's Templar guards are examples of powerful creatures that are wholly or partly from another dimension and different worlds. They are here to destroy humanity. What did we ever do? We can't even travel dimensions.
I know, right?
It's not like we went to your dimension and started peeing in your flowers or something. Why do you have to come here and try to kill us?
Manifest destiny, baby.
Okay,
every successful human civilization has been at one point in their history conquerors. That's it. We hate all colonizers only because you couldn't be one, dipshit.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They're here to destroy humanity. This is why the apostles called them forth. The Nephirites are immensely powerful, and each has sworn eternal. This isn't just like for 10 years or something.
No, it's forever.
Eternal fealty to the apostles. They stand at the forefront leading the Dark Legion into battle. Their masters have twisted these creatures utterly, and the very nature of the apostles has corrupted these servants to the core of their being. All right. The Nephirites handle the most important missions and hold positions of power. They serve directly under the apostles and are, in a way, an extension of their will and malice. Each Nephirite is the sworn enemy of humanity. You're not going to find a good one.
No.
Biological essentialism, people.
Yep.
You're not going to take a Nephirite and convert him to become the next risen angel. Nope. You're going to kill him or die. These are the most powerful creatures in the Dark Legion, save for the apostles. So you probably don't want to have your brand new group of characters run across one.
No.
They're organized according to a strict hierarchy. Okay, so they're devils, not demons, devils of Dungeons and Dragons. They're from the hells, not from the abyss. At the top are the Nephirite overlords, who are rulers of their own citadels and answer only to the apostle.
It's a good gig if you can get it.
What's that?
It's a good gig if you can get it.
Well, you have to be from another dimension. So,
like I said, if you can get it.
Under these mighty monstrosities, there are Nephirites that serve as generals and commanders. They're the high officers of the Dark Legion. So you get what you're dealing with here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not gonna read through all of this other stuff. Legions of Ilion. I don't care.
Okay,
about
now
the story.
we'll go and explain the legions of each specific apostle. I don't think we know
Not
what
all
the
of them.
apostles are about.
Yeah. Now, we're not going to hit each one of these, but I will. The first and foremost of the apostles, Ilion is the bringer of darkness, the firstborn of Dark Soul. As the guardian and keeper of the dark symmetry, she wields. I don't care what she does. I want to know what her freaking people do. As her brothers go stronger, her control. Yeah, blah blah blah. Where is it? If for every light the Dark Legion goes stronger as well. Well, this might be useful. Yet for every life that the Dark Legion claims, Ilion grows stronger as well. For every man, woman, and child that falls, Ilion rejoices as she drinks in the essence of death and defeat.
Well, she wouldn't be drinking me because I just gave it up for nothing.
It sounds like a party, man.
Yeah.
Upon every inch of the land the Dark Legion lays waste to, it conquers her, cold shadow falls. From there it spreads and seeps into all worlds of mankind. Okay.
Sure.
Men speedy and horror, uses power. Oh, here we go. There we go. Nephirite of Ilion. This is what I should have looked for.
The witch Nephirite.
Yeah. No other Nephirites have such immense insight into the symmetry of those in the ranks of Ilion's legions. They are powerful wielders of the dark arts as well as skilled warriors. They open portals to other planes so they can gate people in.
Yeah.
Open portals to other planes of existence, summon forth monstrous entities to bolster the ranks of the Dark Legion. Come on in, boys! Ilion sends them out to advise and observe the other apostles. As always, she does it partly to help and partly to keep a close eye on her brothers. These Nephirites dress in simple garments, black tunics adorned with the symbols of the symmetry, and the mistress of the void. Just be honest. If anybody starts walking around wearing, dark everything and it's got, I forget what it's called now. Oh my God, I should know what it's called. Little scarf thing that like the priests wear. And
I forget what it is. I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
And it's adorned with all types of mystical things. And when you look at it, make your eyes go, oh, what the hell am I looking at? Maybe it's not a good person.
No.
You don't have to, and you don't have to dress fancily, right?
No.
These Mr. The Way, the heavy plate armor. Never mind. Here comes heavy.
They
plate
wear
armor.
over their tunics. All right.
It's forged in the fires of the symmetry and covered in the eternal ice of the void.
Okay, well that's not a costume either. That is, I'm telling you what I am still.
Yeah. They're among the tallest Nephirites. Really? Does that matter? And stand imposing, gaunt, and twisted. Oh, it's like Slender Man.
Yeah.
Their bodies are wrapped in hooked, icy chains of the void. Oh, it's a Cenobite, which the Nephirites control by will alone. Okay, how many movie references can we throw in here to find out what these guys are? Yeah. These can unwrap in order to be used as weapons. Okay, you are a Cenobite. And everything they touch will suffer the corrupting effects of the void. Like serpents ready to strike, they weave back and forth when the Nephirites enter combat and are used to snare and rip their enemies apart. Oh, what's that comic book? Oh my God, I can't think of the name. Spawn. Kind of reminds me of, it's got a Spawn feel to it.
Okay, yeah.
Ilian is the only apostle that has Nephrites with female features in her ranks. Oh. Weird. Okay. It is unknown if Nephrites actually have a gender per se, or if it's merely cosmetic change imposed by the mistress as she wants to see her own features reflected in her most powerful servants. Sure, why not?
Well, I want to know,
I want to know before I lift up the tail.
Exactly, right? And not only are you down, but, am I down? So I've got to figure these things out, and then we can get busy.
Okay, I said I wasn't going to show stats, and here we go. I just showed stats. There you go. We'll go through it quickly. What I'm going to look at, look at all those powers.
Oh, that's huge. I want all. Wait. Is there any? I don't see any emperor power here. No.
Well, hold on. We have to go down here. Dark symmetry.
Okay.
Kiss of the Void. Against a grab target, a witch Nephrite can attempt to cast the creature's soul into the void by spending 3 dark symmetry points. The Nephrite of Ilian makes an opposed willpower test as its action. If the Nephrite succeeds, it inflicts 1 mental wound and an additional 1 for every momentum spent. If the creature is reduced to 0 mental wounds by this attack, it dies, leaving only a lifeless husk of a body.
Awesome. Okay. So that's what happened to the guy who touched the thing.
Yeah, apparently she got a lot of successes,
he was kissed by Ilium.
Yeah.
So that's got to be worse, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Sorcerer's Power, a witch Nephrite is able to employ dark gifts as powerful creature of Ilian. Nephrites of Ilian know and can employ all of the dark symmetry gifts.
And all those of Ilian's pattern. Oh, I'm down. You got to be a woman. Fuck.
Well, no, you don't have to be a woman. You have to be from a different dimension.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't for heretics.
Oh, right, yeah.
All right, well, here's another one for her, Defiled Avatar. And we're not going to read them all. In fact, we'll probably go to another, what do you call them?
This.
Templar. Sure. Probably getting lower in the food chain.
Children of Ilian. Okay, wretched creatures.
Taken from another world, yeah.
Yeah. Again, more other worlds, damn it.
Well, yeah, that's where they come from. Remember, the people from this world are heretics.
Right.
And they don't trust you.
As a heretic, you may be down for anything. That's fair. That's true. Morality ceases to mean anything in the awesome power of the dark soul. So
this one actually looks like it'd be fun to read. Yeah, let's look at this one because
that is a bad picture. That is nightmare fuel.
That's
you're going the wrong way.
No, we'll get down to it.
Okay.
It's a malignant. When a human is exposed to the raw forces of dark symmetry, either through focused corruption or as a result of specially crafted necrotechnological spores, Ilian crafted.
Sure.
Why not? Necrotechnological spores.
Awesome.
Is that like evil nanobots?
Yeah, it's necrobots.
Necrobots. There you go. They risk turning into a malignant. When a human is exposed in this way, it works almost like a kind of mutagenic symmetry virus.
Okay.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Malignants. The soul is burned away and the flesh is twisted. The end result is a humanoid creature whose facial features looks as if it's melted away like fleshy wax, and the teeth and nails give way to wicked rows of long incisors and talons.
Oh, that's something.
I'm having visions of the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Well, only instead of dying, you become a horrible monster.
Yeah. It only works halfway.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
In most cases, the process of becoming a malignant is a prolonged ordeal.
See, take away hope very slowly with pain and what do you call it? Suffering, and hope goes last.
The change begins with the mind slowly giving way to corruption and can often be mistaken for insanity at first. Well, I think it kind of meets the definition. The mind turns darker and the worldview of the afflicted changes. What begins as fear of what is happening soon grows to anger, sadism. Sadism? Really? I am so angry, and homicidal tendencies. Soon, the individual will begin to revel in the malice that has grown in his soul. The voices of the apostles begin to whisper to him, and the symmetry begin to deform his body. In the end, he is turned into a pure monster with the sole purpose of terrorizing and killing humans. So this isn't a heretic. You can't play. No.
This is like an intelligent attack dog. Yeah, ripping claws and fangs, infection.
It's mummy rot. It's a fucking mummy.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry for the cursing. Special abilities: ambush predator, feed upon fear, turn to cold. Okay, dark symmetry spend. Let's see what this is. Lurking terror. By spending 1 dark symmetry point, the malignant can attempt an average D1 stealth test, okay, so not hard, to stalk and terrorize its prey. If it succeeds, it can force a single creature and 1 per momentum spent to take a challenging D2 willpower test or suffer a mental assault. Wow. So it's just like, I can't think. It's almost like a Doctor Who, the Blink episode. Where you're just too creeped out. Yeah, the Weeping Angel, where you're just too creeped out. It's not about looking in this case. I get that, but you're just so creeped out. You're like,
You know it's after you.
Yeah.
You know it's playing with you. And more you're starting to lose your mind.
Kiss it.
Yeah. Where? That's what I want to.
I mean, does it help me become a heretic? Okay. All right. Malignant change. Yeah, that's what I wanted to look at. There are many different stages in the change from human to malignant, and only certain arts of the Brotherhood can reverse if caught in time. Oh, it has to be caught in time.
Yep.
The malignant change
is infect you. Yeah.
It's considered to be a disease. So vector, injury by a malignant, or castigate. Oh, so another one can do it as well.
Yep.
Virulence equal to the number of dark symmetry icons rolled. Ooh, that could be bad. I mean, it could be easy, but
yeah.
Incubation period 24 hours, so you're not even going to know right away.
Nope.
Symptoms: 1 dread, and dark symmetry corruption roll where X is the virulence. Okay, so it'd be this up here.
Yeah.
Dark influences caused by this corruption always result in heightened aggression and a predatory cannibalistic hunger.
Awesome.
Once the character's mental wound boxes are tainted, the disease enters the final stage and the character retreats to a cold, dark place. You have to go metamorphize. You have to go get your cocoon, transforming permanently into a malignant over the next hour. Only hour?
Yep.
That crap takes an hour?
Yep. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm back in the right horse. All right.
Interval, hours, chronic 3. Wow. There's no natural cure to the malignant change. Oh, you'd think?
Nope.
No mundane treatments and medicines can do more than suppress the symptoms. What? How it looks?
I guess.
Only the exorcise disease spell from the aspect of exorcism can cure the disease outright, and only if the disease has not entered its final transformative stage. While the exorcise corruption spell can purge the taint, the malignant change leaves upon the soul. All right, let's zoom out. Let's go find one more interesting one to look at for these monsters. There's the castigator for you. I mean, we
already know his deal.
Kind of creepy looking.
Yep.
Legions of Elgaroth. These are the soldiers.
These are the warriors. Yeah.
It's neat. Dark technology.
Sure.
Necrotechnology.
Oh yeah.
Biotech. Do you want to know more about necrotechnology? It's only 2 paragraphs. Okay, let's look at that. It's 2 paragraphs. Necrotechnology. This technology is the most mystifying and terrifying. It uses dead organic material, gross, that is animated and corrupted by the dark symmetry, and in most cases, a damned human soul or spirit from the netherworld is forced into the weapon, armor, or implant.
Hey, waste not, want not. Got all these souls, right? Might as well use them.
Got all these dead bodies, got all those souls out there. Scrape, scrape, scrape.
Exactly.
The souls and spirit captured inside necrotechnology possess a demonic nature, and their presence has a tendency to corrupt, twist, and pervert those who employ the objects to which these spirits are about. Okay, come on now.
Okay. You can actually have people find a piece of technology, have it look really cool, but it's actually necrotechnology. The more they use it, the more they get corrupted. That's awesome. I like that.
Another frightening aspect is the fact that they have minds of their own. Oh, you got an ego weapon.
Yep.
They draw power and energy from their surroundings and can form a parasitic or symbiotic link with the carriers. The energy is efficiently accumulated and can be released in highly destructive bursts.
Oh man, you can get a super good BFG.
Yeah, there you go.
That you never have to reload because it draws energy from everywhere around it and shoots a giant particle beam weapon thing, and this thing is great. I'm gonna use it all day. And then after about a couple of weeks, you're like, dude, you got this thing. Is that a horn? Was it? No, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Then you end up looking like that guy.
Yeah, let's look at this is a Nephrite. It's a pit fiend. So let's see what the pit fiends of Elgaroth do. Creature of Symmetry. A warmonger Nephrite is able to employ dark gifts as a powerful creature of Elgaroth. Okay, warmonger Nephrite's known. Okay, so that's kind of same thing as before. Following dark gifts. Okay, that's it. That's the only thing he gets for dark. Well, what are his main things? Supernatural strength 4. Well, that's okay. He's gonna kill you. If he hits you, he's gonna kill you, right?
Yeah. Fast.
Unholy Flechette.
Wow.
2 + 8 dark symmetry dice.
Holy crap on a crap cracker.
It's unwieldy, huh? I wonder why.
No kidding.
It has knockdown and a spread of 2. So, good. So it can hit more than one person.
Yeah. Fist of Malice. That sounds nice.
Yeah. Azagar melee. So is this what this weapon is right here that he's holding?
The Fist of Malice?
No, the one above it. This freaking spiky
chain spear.
Yeah, is that a chain or is it just spikes? I don't know.
I think it's just spikes.
Reach, gruesome, vicious 3. Yeah, this is all bad. 11.
11. Wow. Oh no, that's what it is. That's what the thing he's holding. And
yeah.
Azagar.
Yeah, Azagar.
Gruesome,
6
vicious 3. Plus, reach, 2-handed. Holy crap on it.
This is gonna one-shot most people.
Yeah, I think that's the point.
Oh yeah, fair. You know, it is the highest level, right? Yeah. Underneath the not the avatar. What the hell are they called again? The apostle himself.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Centurions. They look very zombie-esque.
Like
I was gonna say they look like zombies.
Okay, but I'm gonna go with orcs.
Zombie orcs.
Fair enough. Which is probably true.
Right.
Undead legionnaires. Hey, that's me.
This reminds me of Ralph Bakshi's Wizards.
Oh.
Kind of the undead look with the little World War I whatever helmet there and so forth.
Yep.
Oh, what are you? I might have to read this one.
That's
your unicorn.
Yeah,
there you go. That's an undead snappy mouth centaur.
It's a cross between a centaur and a xenomorph from Alien.
Yeah. What is it? Is that? Oh, we mentioned these things earlier.
Yeah, we did.
A Razid or Razide. I don't know if that is pronounced or not.
Probably Razid.
Taken from another time and space and enhanced by the Techrons of Algorand. You think another time and space? Yeah, I mean,
I wonder.
One right out there. The Razid stand over 3 meters tall, so that's damn near 10 feet.
Yeah.
It's made out of reddish flesh. Wait, that wasn't reddish. Are we looking at the wrong creature? Black iron, hardened glass, and meteorites from another dimension. Built in layers. Hold on. I want to make sure. Oh, no, this is an Izogul. Yeah, we're going down to the Izogul. Sorry, we're going to go down to the Izogul.
All right.
The hell where is it?
No, that's the dude.
Oh, that's the one we were just
that's the one we're reading. He needs,
how do you eat?
Too big. He's too big. Sometimes you get muscles too big. They're just for show now.
Push over.
I know, right? He needs leg day is what he needs.
He's like, yeah, you're right. Okay, so Izogul. Is Izogul up here? Yeah, there we go. All right. So I want to know what that freaking unicorn thing is. It's unknown from which war-torn hellish dimension this gargantuan creature comes from. It lives and breathes for the glory of the battlefield, and its only ardent wish is to cause pain and suffering to other beings. Well, I saw the teeth. I agree.
Yeah. You're well equipped.
It's impossible to tell how much of the creature is actually its true body or a highly advanced bio-cybernetic combat chassis. All these creatures could be thrown into rifts.
Yes,
that's freaking awesome. RPG is dumb if you get any ideas from this. I was going to yell, but no, actually, it's a good idea. It's impossible to tell how much of the creature... Oh, yeah, we did. Highly advanced... It looks like a depraved and twisted version of the mythical centaur. Yep. Its torso is large with powerful arms.
Okay, it's describing. We know what it looks like. Go down the powers.
Well, but I like the part where it's bone. Okay, fine. Apparatus of wire, weaponry is often merged with its body.
Sure.
They're drawn to conflict. Indeed, they seem to be able to sense it, appearing unheralded and mostly, oh, hey, let's go over that way. Somebody's fighting. They're incapable of speech. Well, that's okay. And only communicate using mental images sent telepathically. I'd rather have the speech.
Yeah, that's a little invasive, bro. I don't know about that.
Because I don't want to know what mental images you're sending.
Yeah, I don't want to know what you think about. I don't need it.
They are known to roar, however, and a few who survive an encounter with an Izogul can forget. Oh, and okay, I see how it's being written here. And few who survive an encounter with Izogul can forget the hideous call. So 17 strength. So good luck failing that roll.
A little tough.
Howling blade, 3+10, hand cannon, 1+7, and carcass grenade. It's not that great.
Yeah, but it doesn't run out of bullets. That's nice.
What's this What are these? What's this Zitisic thing here? Although they're incapable of breathing an atmosphere suitable for humans, Isagul's are bonded with a parasitic device that provides a breathable atmosphere. Oh, okay.
That's nice.
Completely unaffected by poisonous gas, suffocation, drowning, any condition that revolves around not being able to breathe.
Sure. Okay. Or breathing in particular. Okay, got it.
I mean,
Fast healing 2.
I guess
Telepathic, not great. Supernatural agility, coordination, personality, physique, strength, dark symmetry, creature of symmetry.
Yeah, that's just use the
able,
powers.
Yeah, is able to employ dark gifts as a powerful creature of Algaroth. Izaguls know and can employ the following dark gifts: sense, weaves of power, dark curse, and black fire. Black fire.
I knew you're gonna be excited about that one. All right. There we go. Let's just page through the rest of these and not really read, unless something really catches your fancy there. But we want to show them off because, one, the artwork is pretty cool. It sets a theme. Even if you don't necessarily exactly like the artwork, it sets a theme for... Oh, wait, what's this? Pestilence made flesh. That's a disease.
Yep.
Oh, look at you.
That's nice.
It's like an elf.
Yeah.
Undead elf. Oh, that's a vagina face.
That is a vagina face. And only 10% of vaginas, in my experience, have tentacles. So it's a rare vagina.
Oh man, it's a rock.
That is a dumb bird.
It's Jason.
That is Jason with stupid elbow pads.
It's a smiley Jason.
It is. He's a happy Jason.
What? Another vagina face? This one's with teeth. What's with those? Once again, the legs don't.
Yeah. Leg day, brother. Leg day.
Oh, it's was it a Nurgle? Is that what it's called in
Rifts? That is a alien.
It's an Otyugh from D&D. It's an Otyugh.
Ravensler says, "I can't believe you went there. Only 10% of vaginas, in my experience, have tentacles." It just came out and it was perfect.
Yeah. It's definitely funny. All right. So you can see what kind of evil thing. What the hell? Okay, dude, neck. This is one of those people that put the rings around the neck.
Yep. Those wings don't look like they're functional.
Now we're getting an artist. Nobody survived an encounter with this creature, so here's the artist interpretation.
Yeah. This is the interpretation of what we think it was. So there you go.
Oh, look, even demons wear shoulder pads
and have mustache. He's got a mustache.
Hey, if you can grow it, you may as well. The undead ones over there can't, so you may as grow yours, right?
Oh, that was fun. The screaming thing, that was fun.
Look at his teeth.
Yep.
And he's foaming at the mouth. He's rabid. Yep. Kill him. Oh, what? It's a mimic. Oh, no. This reminds me of Cemetery Man for some reason. I want the head. I want the head in there.
Yes, the head in the TV. Exactly.
Oh my God. You're dressed way too nicely to be in this environment, lady.
Well, this is that right there. All that right there is a 50 Shades of Grey situation. So she's doing exactly what she has to do. It's fine.
All right, let's go through comments. I am done. That was it. Maybe, I don't know how long that was. It was short, it was long, whatever. Just wanted to show a few of them, give you an idea of the Dark Apostles. And there you go. Now, actually, there's one more thing before we go into comments. We can do comments first. Right. Just remind me to ask you.
Yes, most of that was, especially at the end. We really turned a corner. And Mouth of Madness, yes, also, again, another book and or movie reference. That's good. And if you haven't seen the, I believe it's 1994 movie In the Mouth of Madness, I recommend it. It's good. Real good. Then Crafty says, has the book discussed troopers, elites, and nemesis enemies? That troopers can be grouped into hordes and squads, increase the number of D20s a horde.
I didn't dive into that. That's in the Game Master section.
Yeah, we didn't get into that. Is that a Game Master section? Okay, yeah, we didn't do anything in Game Master section.
And I'm not going to go through all of that stuff there. We did talk about the nemesis a little bit when I rolled up the character, but no, we didn't go into all that. A lot of what we're doing here with these read-throughs, the intent is to
get you to get the book.
Well, that's one, get you the book, but is to give you, sure, we might dive a little deeper than you might want, but it's to show you what's in here, what the game is about, us discussing it. And a lot of times for us to discuss things properly, we have to go through the entire chapter, because the question that he might have might be later on, or yada yada. So
speaking of, it wasn't answered. Why was it so much easier to infect AI than people when the dark symmetry has not been around since we've had technology?
All right, folks, like, subscribe, and share, and answer that question. If you know the answer to it, or if you have what you think is an amazing hypothesis to that, answer Heath and Dog's question.
Please.
If you read a novel and it says in this novel it explains that, let us know, because I haven't read the novels.
I'll take it. I'll consider it canon if it's an official novel.
But yeah, I didn't read that either. But just to finish up with Crafty's question, I'm intentionally staying away from the Game Master side of it, because I just don't want to read through every little thing about Luna PD and all the different factions again and so forth. Yes, the factions are important, but I think we made their presence known. And to be honest, what's more interesting, talking about some dark demons or the factions?
Right.
So,
Black Fire.
Black Fire.
No brainer.
Hopefully what we have done here is talked about the game enough for you to say, I'm never going to touch this game, it's stupid. Or, this game's amazing, I want it. Or, you know what? I'm not going to buy it, but if somebody's running it, I'll give it a try.
There you go. That's fine.
All three of those, we did our job.
Yep.
And this is also why segment 1 is set up the way segment 1 is. It's set up to be a deep dive read through. Not, in fact, this year, until we get to the second half of the year, every game we're talking about at first, we've never played. So we're learning it as we go. That's absolutely part of the example of the deep dive. What he's about to get into in segment 2, well, that's overview fundamentals. Those are things we actually know about. Yeah, I think every one of them are things that we know about, or it's a reference to a game we know about, like when you're doing the source books. Now I know you know about that, but anyway, that's intentionally done differently. So, any other comments though?
No, that's about it.
So no comments again, and for the people who left comments, there are very few comments. The Mutant Chronicles stuff. For the people who did leave comments, like, why aren't you showing my comment out there? I'm looking for a particular type of comment. Isn't that you wrote anything bad? Thank you for the comments that you put out there. I'm looking for a particular type of comment that we would go through. So I'm saying that there are no comments for Mutant Chronicles. Last thing is, what is your overall take of Mutant Chronicles as a game?
I think it's one of those games where it's really easy to just be the bad guys. Have the whole group be the bad guys. Really easy to do that. A lot of games don't have that as an easy option. This one, I think it's just as viable to run an all bad guy, all heretic campaign and a whole all brotherhood campaign. It's just as viable either way.
Yep. I would have to play this game for a while. And what I mean for a while is, I mean, like, more than one session. It doesn't have to be for a year, but I have to play it for a while. I still feel to this day, and I'm trying to get on board with some of the folks, but to this day, I still feel that the momentum thing is too much. Momentum, chronicle points, dark symmetry. Part of my issue with that might be that I'm jaded by Coriolis. And I know I mentioned Coriolis a bunch when it came to that. And we are going to cover Coriolis this year. And so we'll see it. I just don't like that banking. And, you know, some of the things where, like Omanel has stated, well, it gets buy-in for the players. Well, I don't need buy-in for the players. So that, to me, that's just that's a non-starter. It doesn't even matter to me. If the players don't trust me as a game master, go away. Well, but it degrades over time. I don't care. You can still have it. If you add all that stuff together, you can add it up. But then the game master gets it as well. I don't want a point system. And I know Kai feels this way, but I don't want a point system limiting me as a game master. I'm sorry you had crappy game masters, but if Heathen Dog pulls something out of his butthole that is so strong and powerful and out of place, I might call him out on it, but it's still his game.
Yeah. I mean, you'll play it to the end. Unless it's so egregious you have to walk away. But at the end of that, you're talking about it. And if I don't have good answers for you, you walk away.
Yeah, and a lot of times, you know, I might have an answer, but I don't want to tell you what it is. And I'll just be, look, stick around. It will make sense by the time we're done. Things like that will happen. And I tend to trust my game masters. Like, okay, if you bamboozle me, I'll just never play with you again. That's the thing, is you have the right as a player to come and go. So I don't need all this buy-in stuff, and I don't want to. Well, it keeps the game master in check. I don't want that. Okay, that's just not for me. With that said, I do think the mechanic is interesting. I do think I like it in terms of just say, I like it better than, well, a critical hit does ×2 damage. Let's move on. No, because each point of that momentum can add more and more and more. And if you roll really amazing, it's one of the reasons why I like the step system, right? For Earth Dawn.
Yeah.
Is because you can keep stacking those dice because they explode. Well, this game doesn't have exploding dice, but the momentum is that feature. And I'm great with that. I love that.
Thematically, the idea of momentum, the fact that one person in your group can succeed so well, it emboldens everyone else and causes them to function more efficiently, basically. Mm-hmm. I get it. It makes sense. I've seen that happen in real life. Well, if he can do it, I can do it too. Mm-hmm. It gives them confidence to do better. I get it. Now, Max doesn't think it's going to work properly in a game, or it's going to be too cumbersome.
It's the banking. It's just the banking side of it.
Yeah, the whole banking side of it, he doesn't like it. I don't know if it works or not because I haven't played it. I'm reserving judgment on that, but the idea is sound. Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, I've made more of a judgment than you, but I like I said at the beginning of that, I would have to see it as well. But I'm skeptical. Let's just put it that way. I'm skeptical. Now, then again, you could have a great game master who's been running the game for 7 years or something, and he's just used to this in and out, go. It's like when Crafty was running like his Conan game or whatever. Ultimately, but here's what I will say: for that kind of system, for that momentum, canonical point, yada yada system, this is a good game for it to be in. Better than a dark space opera game, I'm saying, something that needs to be a little bit more realistic because it allows for those heroic moments, and I can get that. There are certain games, like when you guys covered Dune, to this day I don't understand how Dune uses this system, but that's for a different.
Like Dune past the first book. It gets to everyone knows what everyone's doing. There's no secrets, and yet someone still fails for some reason. I don't understand. If you know what I know, but you know that I know that you know, but you also know that I know that you know that I know. Dude, stop it. Just stop.
I got you. So anyway, I all told, on got to use the D20 system on my D20 without playing it. So it's not fair to give it a true score, but off the cuff, I give it a 12 or a 13. A little higher than average. I was definitely more interested in this than just like, okay, it's a game that's out there. I could take it or leave it. My skepticism gives it, might drop it down a few points though. Maybe if the momentum stuff worked out for me, it might be a 16, 17 because I love it. Unlike him, I actually do like the big shoulder pads, the theme, because it's thematic. I like things that are thematic.